I don't want you to give too much away because obviously you have your own book about all of this, but what is commonly the biggest problem? I know you mentioned that we breathe too often and they're too big breaths. What is that the biggest problem that you see for the average Joe listening to this podcast? And what's your tip for them to improve their breathing overall?
Breathe through your nose only. Number one, your mouth is for talking, eating, drinking, kissing, singing. It's not for breathing. The only time it's for breathing is in emergencies. So if someone scares you, you and that gets you ready for emergency mode. And another example of emergency mode might be high levels of exercise. So your mouth is for breathing, your nose. Erase that. Your nose is for breathing, not your mouth. I mean, the nose, I could go on and on and on, but it's not just the filtration system in your nose and your sinuses, it's also the fact that we produce much more nitric oxide when we nose breathe. It prepares the air we breathe, and it also delivers it in the right volume. The other thing is to learn to use your diaphragm to breathe, not your chest and shoulders. Most people breathe with their chest and shoulders rather than learning to use their diaphragm, whereas we're built to breathe primarily using our diaphragm, and again, our chest and shoulders are for emergencies. So most people use their chest and shoulders and their mouth all the time or part of the time when they breathe. And it makes people breathe in emergency mode all the time, which not only then reduces your ability, the purpose of respiration is to create energy or to assist in the production of energy. It also, of all the automatic functions in our body, breathing is the one function we can consciously control. So by learning to regulate your breathing properly, the nervous system that also regulates all the automatic functions regulates the stress response. So if you're breathing in emergency mode, you're what we call sympathetic dominant, or always in permanent fight or flight mode. Learning to breathe correctly, you can change that. And it has a cascade of effects that occur in your body that will improve your health quite dramatically.
Yeah, and most people I feel